Your Honor.
May we request that she be placed under oath?
Yes, Secretary, will please put the witness under
Please
oath.
stand up and write. Okay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this impeachment proceeding?
Yes, I do.
So help you God.
Help you God.
Proceed.
With your permission, Your Honor.
Yes.
Ms. Cruz, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Would you kindly inform the court of your personal circumstances? Meaning to say, yes, your civil status, your work, etc.
Yes, I am with I'm with Alveo Land. I'm the customer relations head for Alveo Land, and yes, I'm single. Yeah.
Yes, we're putting the gentleman public on notice.
There.
Kindly fix your microphone so that your words will be
Okay. Is this okay, Your Honor?
recorded properly.
Speak louder.
All right. Yes.
Ms. Cruz, can you tell us how long you have been with Alveo Land?
I have been with Alveo Land for 9 years. It was Community Innovations before, and now it is Alveo Land.
All right. What is the business of Alveo Land?
It is a real estate business.
All right. What are some of the projects of Alveo Land?
Your Honor, please, I hate to interrupt, but the purpose has not been laid, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Your Honor, forgive me. We are presenting this witness to establish that the acceptance of the columns unit purchased by Mrs. Cristina Corona did not occur until August 12, 2009, because there were defects or issues raised with Alveo Land that precluded the free and voluntary acceptance
And
of the
you are
unit.
proving this fact from this witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
She represents the developer with whom those issues were raised.
All right. Please, has she recorded her personal circumstances?
I will ask her to do it again,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Proceed.
Ms. Cruz, in a more forceful voice, can you please tell us your personal circumstances?
Okay, I am with Alveo Land. I have been with Alveo Land for 9 years. It was previously Community Innovations. And yes, again, I am single. I guess, and I'm basically, I think that's about it. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine, Ms. Cruz, unless you want to tell us about your sports. But can you please tell us what is the nature of the business of Alveo Land?
Yes, Alveo Land is doing the real estate business.
All right. What are some of the projects of Alveo Land?
Our projects were Verdana Homes, Bacoor, the Columns, to Surrendra, and of course, the Derato, sorry. Yeah.
Try
To name a few.
Try to speak a little slower.
Yes.
All right. Can you please tell me what your job is? Customer relations specialist, is that right?
I'm the customer relations head.
Head, all right.
Yes,
What
for
does
Alveo
that
Land.
mean in terms of functions?
Basically, we assist customers. Our main focus is on turnovers to the customers of their properties.
Now, when you say you assist customers, what do you mean?
We notify the customer on when turnovers will be done, and then we invite them. We have representatives to assist them and do the delivery acceptance of the unit.
What do you mean you invite them? You invite them to what?
To come to the property, inspect the property, and do the acceptance.
To inspect and accept the property, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Now, this is your function. You oversee this function, or do you do it personally?
I just oversee.
You oversee, and every process of inspection and acceptance, I take it, will somehow find its way to you. Am I correct?
Yes, there's some monitoring being done.
All right. Now, when we say that you invite them to accept or to inspect, I'm sorry, let us go first to inspection. When you say you invite them to inspect, May we know when this happens? When do you invite someone to inspect?
We invite if when there's completion of the building, we get the list of customers who are fully paid, and then we notify the customer about the availability of the unit, and then invite them for inspection.
Now, you mentioned that one of your projects was the columns, am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. Can you tell us if you know when was the building completed?
From my recollection, it is around 2006. I'm not just sure of the exact date.
Were you already employed by the condo developer
Yes, Your Honor.
when that building was completed?
Yes, Your Honor. I was
Oh.
already employed.
So, am I correct then in stating, based on what you have said, that you invite persons to inspect after the building is completed and if they have fully paid? Am I correct then in stating that you started to invite unit owners to inspect only after 2006?
On that year, 2006.
On that
yeah.
year, all right. And you said that the invitation extends only to those who are fully paid, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, would you happen to know Mrs. Cristina Corona as one of the unit owners of the columns?
Yes, yes, I recall her. in one
Yes.
of the
Now,
ones.
would you recall Miss Cruz, right?
Ms. Cruz.
Yes. Would you recall if you extended an invitation to inspect to Mrs. Corona?
As a matter of procedure, yes, we could have. We should have.
Yes.
We should have.
But you're not sure?
I have to look into our records, the exact letter. I wasn't able to because I was summoned here today. Also today.
Was Mrs. Corona's unit fully paid in 2006?
I am not too sure as well, Your Honor.
Now,
Proceed, Counsel.
thank you, Your Honor. Do you have correspondence with Mrs. Corona? I mean, written correspondence. Have you exchanged writings, letters, notes?
Yes, there would be letters already. With
You
Mr.
recall some.
Yes, I would. I do.
Can you give us some idea what those exchanges might contain?
What I remember clearly would be the deemed acceptance of the unit.
All right. Now, do you recall having written her a letter on the 4th of June, 2008?
Yes, I do recall that.
Your Honor, may I make of record that I am showing the witness a photocopy of a letter dated 4 June 2008, and I invite the counsel for prosecution to see the document.
Noted.
Do you confirm that this is a photocopy of your letter?
Yes, I do confirm that it was a photocopy.
We have not been shown the original, Your Honor.
Do you confirm that you wrote the original of this letter?
Yes, I do confirm.
Can you produce the original of this letter if we should require you?
Normally, the original of those letters would be to the addressee.
Can you produce any copies you might have in your office of the same?
Probably still a photocopy. Yes, I can produce.
Your Honor, and just to save us the trouble of a continuing objection, I would like to manifest that the witness confided in me that while she is aware of all these documents, she does not have the files with her. But in order not to disrupt the flow of the discussion before the court today, I have agreed to present her.
All right. Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, do you confirm, therefore, that at some point you wrote this letter to Mrs. Corona and you said in that letter, acceptance of said unit should be on or before June 7, 2008?
Yes, I am confirming that.
Yes. Then, do you also confirm that this is in reference to Unit 31B, Tower 1 of the columns?
Yes, that is for 31B Tower.
Is it your testimony, therefore, that as of 4 June 2008, the unit has not yet been accepted by Mrs. Corona?
Yes, as of June 7, 2008.
Your Honor, may I
June 4,
request that
2008.
the letter be marked as Defense Exhibit 213, And that the-
mark it accordingly.
and that the date be submarked as 213A.
By the way, just to clarify, in 2006, the building was completed.
In 2006, Your Honor. Yes, the
Then,
building was
when did you notify Mrs. Corona to inspect the unit?
For all the units that have been fully paid, there would be a notice in 2006, Your Honor, but I have to check on the specific record for Mrs. Corona.
You do not remember that you notified Mrs. Corona in 2006?
Yes, Your Honor, I do not recall at this
But
point.
when you sent this letter, dated June 2008, was Mrs. Corona already notified or invited to inspect the condo unit?
Based on the content of the letter, it seems that there has been a notification previous to that letter.
No notification.
There seems to be a